Hello everybody. First, I wanted to thank you for accepting my participation. I'm so glad to be here today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chafai, PhD student in the University Hassan II, Faculty of Science, Benzik of Casablanca, Morocco. And today I'm going to present the first results of my research about the evidence of the companion in the Sebkha of Tah, Tarfaya-Laayoune Boujdour Basin by dinoflagellate cysts. Morocco is located in the northwest Africa. It's bounded to the north by the Strait of Gibraltar and the Mediterranean Sea, to the south by Mauritania, to the east by Algeria, and to the west by the Atlantic Ocean. Morocco is subdivided into three major structural domains: Rifan domain, Atlassian and Mesetian domain, Anti-Atlassic and Saharian domain, and finally the Tarfaya Laayoune Boujdour Basin, which is the subject of this study, is located in the Moroccan Sahara. The Mesozoic Tarfaya Laayoune Boujdour Basin is bounded to the south by the 2714 north parallel and to the east by the 8°14 west Greenwich meridian, extended parallel to the coast in a north-northeast, south-southwest direction. It is for the most part located in the Moroccan Sahara. The target sites are the coastal Sebkhas of the Moroccan Sahara in the Tarfaya Laayoune Boujdour Basin. The Sebkhas are of particular interest for their scientific and socio-economic values. Therefore, several multidisciplinary studies have been carried out in the Moroccan Sebkhas. This research is part of my thesis project entitled Mesozoic Formation of the northern parts of the Tarfaya Laayoune-Boujdour basins, biostratigraphy and paleoenvironments. Limited to the north by the AntiAtlas, the dorsal of Reguibat to the east, the domain of WES22 to the southeast, and open to the Atlantic Ocean to the west. It is extended parallel to the coast in a north-northeast, south-southwest direction. It is a coastal basin that is part of a passive margin which belongs to the Saharan structural zone. It is filled by Mesozoic and Cenozoic formation, which rest of a base formed by crystalline rocks, Proterozoic and Archean folded. Several micropaleontological and geochemical studies have been carried out in the Tarfaya Basin. The outcrops are found on the edges of the Sebkhas or in the river mouths. This figure shows in green the Sebkhas that have been studied and in yellow those that fit in my research project. The red shows the Sebkha of Tah, object of my presentation today. Location map of the Sebkhas. We go from north to the south. We have Sebkha of Khaffou and Tazra near to the Afenzar city, Sebkhas of Tah and Daba next to Laayoune city. Finally, we find Sebkha of Khaffou near to the Boujdour city. They are Sebkhas coastal. They have in a scientific and socio-economic interest that will enhance the Moroccan coastline. Location of the studied geological section. It outcrops about 30 kilometers southeast of Tarfaya and presents from the bottom to the top faces of very calcareous black marls finally laminated without apparent fauna. These faces change to plastic and silty beige marls that become yellowish and sandstone-silty towards the top. The section studied is located in the western part of the Sebkhas of Tah. Here you can see a panoramic view of the section studies in the Sebkha of Tah. You can see also a diagram of the geological section at the level of the Sebkha of Tah. The covered section of about 15 meters is formed by marl and marly limestone. First results, biostratigraphic. The simple, deliberate, rich and diversified association of dinoflagellate cysts. Beginning With sample number 1, we have the presence of Odontochytina operculata, Odontochytina porifera, Paleocystodinium golzoanese, Dinogymnium acuminatum. At the level of sample number 3, we have the appearance of Chatangiella tripartita and Isabilidinium coxania. For sample number 6, the presence of Pervosphaeridinium truncatum. At the end of the sample number 10, we could identify more than 10 species of dinoflagellate cysts. It's about Xenascus ceratoides, Pervosphaeridinium truncatum, Odontochytina operculata and Odontochytina porifera, Cerodinium dibelli, Cerodinium striatum, Isabilidinium spp, Trichodinium sp, Canosauropsis utunensis. In conclusion, the Areolegira spp, this taxon has stratigraphic significance even at the generic scale. Its first appearance was in the companion. Trichodinium castania and Odontochytina porifera have a wide stratigraphic distribution, but their last appearance was at the companion Maastrichtian in Morocco. Their association with Cerodinium striatum, whose first appearance was in companion, allows use to give a companion age to this section. This is supported by the presence of the Dinogymnium acuminatum, species which constitute a zone in Egypt corresponding to the companion Maastrichtian. It is the Dinogymnium acuminatum zone. The companion age is also reinforced by the presence and the richness of Isabilidinium acuminatum and Chatangiella sp. These two taxa are abundant in companion sediments, as demonstrated by a preview study on the Moroccan meseta. Thank you for your attention.